been moving kinda differently right now. I've been moving kinda differently right now. I've been moving kinda differently. I've been moving kinda differently, kinda differently right now. Kinda differently right now. Got vibes and good energy, amen. Good evening, my good sire. I done seen that your young king has lost his princess. He stayed in the east while she went into the west. Searching for a better life, perhaps a prince pauper. Sad to say, your royal highness, but she's a lost cause, a lost daughter. Once had high hopes of getting married, but instead got tangled up with a fool, and she ended up being used up as a tool. A long lost daughter who once believed in her royalty, in hopes of a king getting down in one knee. Sad to say, but reality done hit her. Now my man's lost instead. He's stuck in his lows, stuck in between a fine woman and a mistress. He's in distress, cause he doesn't know what he's missed yet. Which one to choose, which one to love? He's contradicted himself. These are the results of my brother's woes. These are the results of my brother's woes. Sad to see, he had to let one songbird go. Sad to see, one songbird go. Sad to see, he had to let one songbird go. Sad to see, he had to let one songbird go. Sad to see, he had to let one songbird go. 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 You know, most days I get to thinking like, could I have changed some things? Could I not said some things? Could have gone completely differently. Cause now we distant, we don't have time to talk anymore. I used to be persistent, he was always pessimistic. I was always uprooting for him to change his ways. Sad to see my brother's woes. Sad to see my brother's woes, but we changed and got our own separate ways. We had each other own past. We each have our own past, our own lanes. We each have our own past, our own lanes. Sad to say, but let me tell you about my brother's woes. Let me tell you about my brother's woes. Nah, let me tell you about my brother's woes. Nah, let me tell you about my brother. Nah, let me tell you about my brother's woes. Nah, let me tell you about my brother. Nah, let me tell you about my brother. Let me tell you about my brother. Nah, let me tell you about my brother. My brother stuck in the trailer park, and my brother done lost his own soul in. And my brother keeps on getting worse, well I keep on getting better. And I keep on stepping on these youngins who think they're fresher and better than me, cause they think they're in a league of legends. Listen, little bro, it's a mad world out here. You in the Mortal Kombat with the Scorpio, hell no. I'ma stay ahead while I'm on edge with the katana. Fantasy's key and featuring you, hit the out with the Sub-Zero. Fresher and growing older, fresher and growing older with age pains like Johnny in the cage with rage. Best believe, man, you don't ever wanna mess with Sonya. Straight a razor cut with a major blade. Have you bleeding out with your last stage of cannabis breath. Got these kids, these youngins in balance like a master seed stepper. Little COPPA fresher in the PCW. Scaring the ass out on the OF. Bitch, get off my stream, half off, step off these nuts. Raw with them undercuts. These are just mad raw puns, like I'm cutting onions. Miss half head looking ass bunions. Miss half ass looking ass bunions. Get the fuck off my face, you a disgrace to your whole race. Ass falling out all over the place. Can't even check where shirts have misplaced. Nah man, I ain't fucking around with the Mrs. Independent. I ain't fucking around with the Mrs. Independent. Mrs. Independent. Mrs. Independent.